And we begin first up with the latest statements coming in from the Russian president, who has essentially slammed the United States for pressuring India and China to reduce energy trade with Russia, warning that these efforts could have economic repercussions for the US.
Now, Putin warned that imposing higher tariffs on Russia's trade partners would raise global energy prices and pressure the US Federal Reserve to maintain high interest rates, a move he said could slow the US economy. The Russian president was speaking at the World Discussion Forum in Sochi. The forum brought together security and geopolitical experts from 140 countries, including India.
And in response to US pressure on India to cut energy ties with Russia, Putin also said that India has no reason to yield to external pressure. He added that India will never allow itself to be humiliated, saying he knows Prime Minister Narendra Modi and that he would never make such a move.
The Indian people will look at what decisions are made by the political leadership and never accept any humiliation before anyone. And also I know Prime Minister Modi, he will never take any steps of the kind.
Now, he said that if India stopped purchasing Russian energy, it could face losses estimated between $9 to $10 billion. He added that the people of a country like India will closely watch the decisions made by their political leadership and will never tolerate humiliation from anyone.
Putin also pointed out to US own uranium trade with Russia, noting that while Washington continues to buy enriched uranium from Moscow, it urges other countries to halt purchases on Russian energy.
Now, the Russian president also shared his anticipation for the upcoming visit to India in early December. He directed his government to develop measures to address the trade imbalance caused by New Delhi's significant imports of Russian crude oil. Putin suggested that Russia could increase imports of agricultural goods and medicines from India.
Last month, the Russian president had warned the United States against using tariffs to pressure India and China. He said, and I quote his statement, "You cannot talk to India and China in that way," unquote, is what he said.
Now, his remarks come amid a flurry of attacks on India by the US over its purchase of Russian oil.
US President Donald Trump and top officials, including Commerce Secretary and White House Trade Advisor, have repeatedly criticized India in recent months over its continued purchase of Russian oil.